wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
That's
the missing Jotunheim.
That's this vault thing.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Yeah, that right there is definitely the Bifrost thing that we get to travel. That's the light of the Alfheim, and then that's the dwarves probably building it. That's probably Tyr. No, that'd probably be the giants, and that'd be Tyr there in the middle. Because that's all the races in the 9 realms.
I wish Mom were here.
Where is this black root?
Don't know. I've never been in here.
The stone! That has to be it!
Here's vault. Bro, look at this, man. Look at these friggin'...
Naturally.
Look at this design, man. How sick is this?
Didn't think it would be that easy.
No. Just kind of hoping, though. So what now?
Generate vault's defenses. Look around. So you got the giants. Wait, is this a giant or a troll? This is probably a troll. Oh my god, look at all this money. Holy shit. Don't know where this leads. Can't open it. There's a chest there, but I can't open that either. Hoarding gold. I mean, gold is really nothing to the gods, to be honest. To be real. So it's just different.
Rather a trap for the winds of hell. But where do you think the winds are?
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention that. When you were sick, we went to Helheim to get your cure.
You did?
Terrible experience, by the by. Your dad picked up a new trick, though, with a little help from Brock.
Brock was there too? But... We'll get back to this later.
Move it, or you may lose it, brother.
No. Oh my god, look at this. What the? Rats? How the frick did rats get in here, dude?
A ski and do from my homeland. Used to have one of my own back in the day. You should take it, boy.
Yes, boy. Take it. We might need to butter bread somewhere on our travels.
This is why no one likes you.
Alright, nothing else. Okay.
Well, that's unfriendly.
Yep, definitely unfriendly.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
It's too small for Father.
Go. I will be fine.
Oh,
Careful, brother. Rhea's not here to bring you back if you're cutting soon.
okay, so I need to bring the wind here.
Wow. Look at that!
Must be so much spider web, like spiders, to freaking have all these spider webs. For a vault, I mean, it doesn't have to be airtight, I suppose, but... Oh my god, it's him in the jar. That's what's known of him.
What'd you find?
Enough distraction. Do not forget why we are here.
So Tyr had something from the Greek pantheon, dude. Oh man, that's sick. So if anyone knew, oh wait, that's Egyptian. That's Egyptian hieroglyphs there. He knows that it's his father's stuff there. What's this?
That's from a great desert land very far from here.
Egypt.
Do gods live there?
Oh my, yes. Many, many gods.
Good or bad?
And not as simple as that, I'm afraid.
Oh, isn't this insane, dude? This is so cool. So there's like multiple like alleyways. What the hell? Oh, it's a spider. There's a rune here. Gotta keep an eye out for those. What the? How the hell did they get in here? So apparently Faye was Mut. How
What
freak-
did you see in that vault
did
that
they
set
get
you
in?
off?
It is not important.
Seemed important to you.
It was a rash impulse. You need not dwell on my failings.
Wow, that was almost an apology. Well, I guess you do like to smash pottery.
Shit, where was the friggin'... I completely lost my...
Stands to
my
reason the
awareness.
second ring should behave like the first. Just need to capture the winds.
Sure, what I don't... Okay, so I'm just gonna go through here, I guess. Not here. No! Oh my god, bruh. Freaking things. Always get freaking mobs in the way. God, that's annoying. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. Stupid. Stupid shit. They designed that shit on purpose, 100%. Now before I do this, I want to go back here and look at the second pathway. So I went down this way. So is there a way down here? Okay, there doesn't... Wait, hang on, there is.
How'd you know that was there?
Experience.
Okay, great. Now I can comfortably move on. So I was thinking I forgot anything. Now there's 2 more runes still that we have to find.
Look, I just want to know the truth from you. Okay? I don't care if it hurts me or not. I want to learn. Just because you hate being a god doesn't mean I have to.
So good point. Alright, so I'm guessing that's the way to go, so I'm gonna go this way, thinking that there's probably a chest of some kind. Uh-huh. Oh, and this is a rune one, okay. So does that mean we should have gotten them all by now, maybe? Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Next one's probably in this room.
More small passages.
I know. Go.
I can't watch, brother. Good luck.
Does he actually go his eyes closed? No, he's just still open. Oh shit, okay.
And I thought those saws were scary.
Is that Fenrir? What's this say? Sun moon,
Look,
crescent moon.
it's the wolf giants. Skull and Hati.
Oh, the wolf
That's right.
giants.
The bringers of day and night.
Aha,
Ragnarok
okay.
begins when they catch the sun and moon. Right? Did Tyr know them?
I don't know. Like them well enough to cover a massive wall in his vault with them, though.
Anything else in here? Man, I can't believe Tyr like traveled to fucking like Egypt, to Greece, basically learned about other gods. I mean, he would have gone there and probably gifted, helped them with something, or they whatever, and they're like gifts for him. So it's kind of cool.
Don't you enjoy it at all? Being a god? On an adventure in some amazing place? Maybe Mother wanted us to have a little fun. Everything we've seen and done. Maybe it was her gift.
Okay, I know what to do here. I saw this earlier.
I don't see another trap for the,
Winds of Hell? Maybe we can get up to one of those balconies for a better look.
Already on it. I really like the scene where we got attacked from the side while we were climbing, and then Kratos was like holding it with his hand, and Atreus was like fighting it with a knife. I kind of want more of those things. Oh shit, that was one of those things.
The apple doesn't fall far.
Okay.
What of these?
thought is faster than wind.
Perhaps this isn't about speed at all. Is there someplace else the winds can go?
Look, there's the wind trap. You know, for someone so loved, Tyr sure was paranoid.
Aye. Thanks to Odin, with good reason.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm meant to do here. Like, I know I'm meant to grab this, but I don't know where I'm meant to... I don't remember where to take it. Hang on, let's go down here. No, that's wrong.
Atreus, follow me.
Yeah, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to do this. I barely make it down with more than 1 second. So do I... Okay, hang on. Okay.
Ah, clever.
That makes sense. I don't know where to go from here. Oh, this one right here, nice. Great.
The rune stuff. It's lower.
Oh shit!
What's going on?
Trap!
Father!
Boy, get out of here.
The rune on his neck.
How do we get you out?
Pull chains on the wall.
What? There are 3 of them. What do I do?
Atreus, focus. You can do this.
Please hurry. I don't know yet if I can drown.
Okay, think. Hati's the silver one. He hunts them. Skull's gold and he chases the sun. For Ragnarok to happen, they have to eat them. But these are out of order.
Good boy.
So the moon goes on the left, sun on the right. With Midgard in the middle, for which bar do I pull?
I wasn't fully paying attention.
Pull the right. Middle, quickly.
Alright, what was the pattern again? I forgot.
The
I'm
left.
gonna die. I don't remember what the moon was the first, right?
Moon left, sun right. With Midgard in the middle.
Moon left, sun right.
Middle bar.
Okay, that's fine. And then this in the middle.
Left, boy.
Quick! Quick!
Moon on the left, sun on the right. Midgard in the middle.
Right.
No! Fuck, I fucked it up.
Did it!
Oh wait, there we go. No, I done it. Never mind. That's the moon left.
Can't
There we go.
drown. Yes, that's something.
We're not stopping! Wait! What's that big chain for? Father, above you!
Boy, you have to stop that chain.
How?
I do not know.
Wait, I know what to do.
Her knife?
There's no other way! It's not working! That should have worked!
Oh my god, right above my head.
Her knife.
I know. But it saved you.
That was cunning, boy.
Okay. Bit of praise. Now, I don't know where the last rune is for that chest, so... I want to grab that before I go. There's nothing to move here.
The red's free! I think we did it!
Aye. Let's go see what Tyr's got for us.
Oh no! Ray's protection room. It rubbed off. What should we do?
We keep going.
Protection rune, that's what that was. I remember it was a protection rune, but I don't remember exactly when that happened. Did it save us though, technically? From like getting strangled or what? Because... Or did the trunk like suck up the magic?
There it is. We've got it!
Boy. Yeah. On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, mixing metals from my home and from this land. One for myself, and when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
So I'm a man now. Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
You will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. But only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that. Good then. Come.
Dream.
Huh.
Blank.
Wait!
Oh shit. Resonates with him. He's got powers. Is he like
The rune! Did you see it?
Yes!
Are you certain?
I got it! Trust me!
Grendel of the Ashes?
Aim for the face.
Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, right. It's cool. Damn it. So, I'm thinking that
He was big. But no match for us gods.
I have beaten bigger.
Puny troll.
Yeah. I'm turned around. Which way is the sandball back up?
puny troll, like puny god from friggin' Avengers. I did pass, okay. Same attack hits 2 blades. Here we go, Tartarus Rage. Grendel's the Frost was the stuff of legend. Even Mull thought he was a myth. It was said that Grendel was the strongest and most feared among the Stone Troll tribe. Hold the name Frost in the highest regard and they give it to someone who is to be honored and revered, and now he's dead. Serves him right for trying to kill us. Yeah, see, now the Edges is gonna get friggin' cocky. Grendel of the Ashes. It's been Grendel's brother, or maybe the Ashes is different, kind of a title that the fire trolls use to honor their kind. So much we don't know about trolls, but I guess the most important thing to know is that they are all trying to kill us, so we have to kill them first. That's what Father would say anyway. What's my thingo skill again? Oh yeah, realm shift, that's right. So I'm thinking, since this is the rune of the giants, it didn't work for us, but it resonated with what's his name? Atreus. God, it resonated with Atreus. That maybe he has power with runes or something. Because his talent, like Mimir said, is with runes and language, right? So, oh, nice chest. Okay, great. So I think that's... maybe that's like, it's got to do these powers. Protective barrier, successful landing, rising fury on an enemy. Rising fury. Rising fury. I think I'd rather what I've got here, to be honest. Where is... that thing was here, right? The chest. Okay, so we got one rune left. The end rune. I kind of want to find it real quick. Maybe if I go the opposite way, it'll help. I feel like it's up high somewhere. Okay, so it turns even if I even if there's like breakables, which kind of sucks because I kind of use the icon to locate the runes if they're like hidden, or if I'm not 100% sure. That's the way out, pretty much, right? Pretty sure. Could the end range have been up there and I just missed it? It's so hard because there's a lot of things that shine blue in here. It's hard to see.
Why would you do that?
Oh my god, it's right there. Okay, okay, I see it. Dude, that's so, like, shifty, man. Holy crap. Can I hit it with this? I can. Maybe not. Right, there we go. Got it. Beautiful. Dunes Orchard. Oh, great. I fully upgrade my health. Sweet, dude. That's sick. That's real nice. Okay. Perfect. Alright. We are going to stop it there. Ah, right. Okay, so there is ravens. Helheim. There's probably ravens in here as well that I didn't like even notice or see. There's so much stuff in Midgard, and there's 2 things I haven't even discovered yet, dude. There's 4 Valkyries here. Okay. Narnia chests. 43 ravens are here, okay. So that's 43 plus 6. That's 40. Wait, how much did I say? 43, okay. 49, and there's 51, so that means there's only 2 ravens in another realm. So maybe there's 2 here, or maybe there's 2 in Jotunheim or something. Okay, we're gonna save it. And that's it. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like an extra stream this week because my streaming schedule I've kind of just had going on is kind of scuffed. Whoops. That's the wrong thing right there. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I'm gonna try and fit in another stream somewhere, like a double stream for the week. Like instead of 3, like I usually do, fit in 4 maybe. So see how we go. But yeah, we've done some pretty good stuff today. I'm really enjoying the story. The story is freaking amazing. I think, like just the graphics and like the mythology, like the way they like portray the mythology and like the magic and stuff. It's just really cool. Like they're doing it in a really cool way, in a way that I really like. So yeah, Mimir is a great character as always, giving us some great lore and information which I love. I literally stop just to hear hear him talk. We learnt a lot. We learnt a lot more today. We progressed in the story, like not bad. We've got 2 Valkyrie fights, which is kind of neat. I feel like they're like probably end game fights, really tough fights that, you kind of do for probably an end game thing, like related thing, or if it's like how games have like a set amount of like bosses or secret bosses or optional bosses, I should say, that are there's like 5 or 10 of them or something that are like kind of harder than like the rest and outside of the story. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do all of them on stream, but yeah, I might do them all offline. Or maybe I'll do some of the Valkyrie fights like offline and then hand in the 8 helmets at the council just to see whatever I get or whatever it is, just show that maybe on stream. But see how we go. I think for the future maybe I might do the Valkyries last, see if there's any spare time. And that way I'm like higher level and I'm stronger and stuff like that, so they won't take as long. Even though I'm enjoying the difficulty of them, I think the difficulty of them is like perfect because it's like annoyance, but not like it's like annoying as a boss fight would be, but it's not like super aggravating. So I think they're a good difficulty, especially like at least for normal. Like they're still hard, but not like they're challenging and hard, but they're not that's like ridiculous. Like I think on God of War that would be like batshit impossible almost. I think like that'll be so difficult on like give me God of War or even hard difficulty. Yeah, you'd have to like come back and level up heaps. But yeah, what else? Yeah, we went to Helheim. Helheim was really cool. Didn't really get to see much of it. It's kind of expected for Helheim, to be honest. It's kind of it's lesser known realm in terms of like geography and mythology. Like it's where the dead go, and all that shit. Like compared to Midgard, that has like Midgard has like stories of who fought who, and this land and this geography and this lake has history, and the world serpent and like all that sort of shit. Like Helheim kind of has nothing, or at least their own mystery, and it's kind of the same for like Muspelheim, the Land of Fire, and like shit like that. The places where people aren't there's not really things there anymore. Like at least Alfheim, there was a war going on, and Asgard was where the Aesir are, where they ruled. The Vanir, there's probably some Vanir, in Vanaheim, left. But then yeah, you've got like, and the Frost Giants are kind of hidden. I'm assuming that there's a lot there. At least their race has to be, even though they've probably gotten destroyed a lot by Odin, like they have to be living. They can't be like completely extinct. Like kind of like Helheim doesn't really have like its own residence. It's just the souls of the dead and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like at least the fire giants, they don't know if there's any alive anymore or whatever. But we know like Surtur is still alive, or is still a thing somehow, somewhere, because he comes around with Ragnarok. So I kind of would love to, like, I mean, the next game for God of War is called Ragnarok, so I'm not sure if like Ragnarok starts then or if it's not. You know, like, I feel like we would have a trilogy where this game, and then I've already seen like a trailer for Ragnarok, which is like Thor. So you're gonna fight Thor. So I'm not sure if you're gonna fight Thor at the start and then Odin at the end of the game, or if you're gonna fight Thor like and he's the big bad, and then in God of War like 3, like God of War Remake 3, whatever they're gonna call the next one after Ragnarok. If it's gonna be still in Norse mythology and we're gonna fight Odin, or we're gonna fight like whoever, or experience maybe the world during Ragnarok or after Ragnarok or whatever. Maybe we escape the chaos that's Ragnarok or something, or maybe like hell, maybe something even happens to Atreus, and like you know he goes bad or some shit. And we have to like kill him or some shit. God, I hope that's not the case. Freaking hell, touch wood, because it'd be really cool if he's like ends up like the tier kind of character in all the realms, and you know, kind of wants to help the races and helps help people, and he's strong enough to like defeat the gods or whatever. Or defeat some gods at least. But I feel like they would always travel in a pair. But you never know. In every God of War game in the trilogy, there have been different like partners. So maybe it'll be the same for these new games. But I don't know. Yeah, at least we gain more like exposition, more mythology, more like knowledge on the iterations of the different gods here. We also had the Magni and Modi fight where we killed Magni and fought Modi once or twice, sorry, and he ran away, so he's still out there somewhere. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I'm loving the blades. Like, it's really cool. They're kind of like awkward to like use like so far. I haven't really gotten used to them. There's not as much options as the axe in terms of like light and heavy runic attacks, but with time they'll get better, and especially with the skills as well. So can you see how strong they get? Yeah, it's really that was a big surprise to actually get them, like in the game, because like with the tabs, in the corner you have the axe and the shield and the bow, and you kind of you don't really like. I know there's space for more, but you don't really expect more to come because it's like, hey, what else are you gonna have? But I love that there's callbacks to the previous games, even though I haven't played them. Like, not only the blades, but there's like the stuff in the pottery, and Mimir talks about us being Greeks, like Greek, and talking about the pantheon. Shit like that. I mean, honestly, it's pretty sick. It's really cool. So it makes me feel like if there's gonna be any like higher being, or there's gonna be some sort of thing that kind of connects all the pantheon, like in Greek mythology, Gaia is like the primordial of Earth. So the Norse gods, do they really have a primordial of Earth? Like, is Gaia, like, if she's a primordial of Earth, did she like give different sections of the Earth to different gods? Like, different pantheons. Like, did she say like this region, this area is Greece, this is for the Greek pantheon, and this is the Nordic lands, this is for the Norse pantheon, and this great desert, this is Egyptian pantheon. The Egyptian gods, do they all have their own, like, did Gaia kind of do that, or or is there someone above her? Is Gaia like a high being for the Greeks only, but she only kind of, because she's only involved in their pantheon, so she's only knows it. I mean, she has to know about other pantheons, I guess. It's like her powerful. But I'm saying if she's just restricted in that like zone or area, being a primordial of Earth or whatever, or if if there's like however they explain it, like if Midgard is different to like Midgard is the same as Earth in Greek like mythology or whatever. Like, all of Midgard is Earth, but like the area of Midgard that the Norse travel is not all around the Earth. It's only just in like the Nordic lands and regions. For example, like none of the Norse gods have gone to the part of Midgard that's in Australia in real life. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's fictional, like you kind of get my point. Like, the different regions, different lands, whether they're separated by sea or not. Like whatever, like where the borders like start and end. Like if Nord is the god of the sea or whatever, and Poseidon is also a god of the sea for Greek. Like is the sea is like a Pacific Ocean, some in Poseidon's domain, and then the Indian Ocean, Nord's domain or something like that. I don't know. Like, is there a separation there, or are they both like? Is Poseidon the god of the sea, but because the sea is so vast, he doesn't actually like, control all of it? Is he aware of like Nord at all? Like, there are parallels there, right? So it's kind of interesting to see how they all interact. That there's some overlapping, or if they're, like, there's going to be some sort of like big god that is going to be the one that said, hey, they like made the different pantheons, or some shit like that. I don't know, like a chaos void, like primordial god or some shit like that. Like, Mimir has stories about the world being in chaos, and then amongst like that was the first being, the first giant or some shit, and then from his body and his bones and stuff made all the races and shit like that. So is that just whatever his name is, that just like another parallel for Gaia, or some shit? And then it's just like they think that each region that they're living in, they think that's all of the world. Like, for example, like, the Greek gods, do they think all of Greece and all the lands, do they think that's the whole world? Do they not think that there's anything beyond that? Kind of same with Egypt, do they think there's nothing beyond like the deserts? Is there like some sort of magical thing there that stops them from crossing? But Tyr is like, Tyr obviously has some Greek stuff and some Egyptian stuff, so he's either traveled, like Mimir said he liked to travel, so maybe he actually literally just traveled past like the Midgard kind of domain and Nordic domain and went into like the Egyptian domain. It's kind of interesting to think about, if there's any like gods in like the Egyptian mythology pantheon or like the Greek pantheon that had the same sort of thing. Like, is there a Egyptian god that traveled and went to like Nordic realms or the Nordic like land of Midgard or whatever? Like, and again, it's hard to like, you can't really overlap it too much. You can only have light overlap, because at the end of the day, like, Norse mythology has like the different realms. They all occupy the same space, but they're on different kind of planes. So there's Midgard, Asgard, blah blah blah. But in Greek mythology, like the Greek pantheon, is not really that. There's like Mount Olympus, which is like above, like a mountain, like it's a physical thing on Earth, but it's like it's like above the clouds, so it's like normal mortals can't go there. So it's like, hey, could any of the Greek gods, like, could they have discovered like a different realm, different like Helheim was, or Jotunheim or some shit like that? Like, there's different realms don't exist in Greek like mythology. So to a point, there's like Hades and stuff, but it's like all in the physical kind of like Earth, so I don't know if they're going to tie it together or not. I think it would be really, really cool if they did. Even more so. I don't think they're going to go that far, but that's just like me kind of like, not fan speculating or theory crafting. It's just me like where my mind is at. I think something that would be really cool, like something that I would love to see, or in any capacity. Not that I'm expecting to see it. And I know that's not going to be in the game really, like to that extent, but it's just kind of like there's enough mystery and it doesn't fully explain. There's enough, it doesn't fully explain, so there's enough gaps and enough mystery for you to kind of make up your own story, which is kind of pretty much what story is about. Like, if you give everything right away, there's nothing to discover and there's nothing to like imagine. And when you imagine stuff, like when you fill in the gaps, you're always filling in the gaps that you're always filling in the gaps in a way that you love the most. Like if someone else were to fill the gaps, it could be really cool, but it's not always like what you're gonna like, because your imagination is built from you, and like maybe there is someone else that kind of has a similar vision that kind of can imagine it in a better, like in a cooler, better way that than you. but you know, with slight differences. So it all comes down to that kind of stuff. Yeah, in terms of mystery anyway. But yeah, can you see where it goes? Next, we'll leave Tears of Vault, continue on the story. See how it goes. Valkyries. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try avoid them or not. I don't know. But yeah. So see you guys next time. Stay safe. Fantom out. Peace. Take it easy.